Hi y'all, this is Larry from deep South Texas, and today we're going to plant cowpeas. Now I've never planted cowpeas before, so if you see that I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. So the cowpeas that I am planting are Pinkeye Purple Hull peas. They're kind of like black-eyed peas, but they're supposed to taste better. So before we get started planting, let's take a look at the seeds that I'm going to plant.
And the peas I planted are from Victory Seeds. They're a cowpea, quick pea, pink eye. Days to germination, 6 to 10 days. Days to harvest, 60 days. Loosen the soil in a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of full sunlight per day. Add compost or fertilizer before planting and not after. Sow the seeds directly outdoors as soon as the soil temperatures reach 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Optimal germination occurs between 75 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Plant 1/2 inch to 1 inch deep in 1 to 2 seeds every 2 inches. Keep moist until germination. Thin to 1 plant every 3 to 6 inches in rows spaced 24 to 36 inches apart. Irrigation is normally not necessary as they are renowned for their ability to grow under harsh conditions. The plants are determinate, compact, reach about 20 inches, and non-vining. Pods are dark purple and about 7 to 8 inches long, containing 9 to 11 kidney-shaped seeds with maroon-colored eyes. Both pods and peas tend to be slightly larger than other standard purple hull varieties. And here is what the seeds look like. They're quite a bit smaller than what I was anticipating. Not like I remembered black-eyed peas, for instance, though they look a lot like them. There's a bunch showing their size in relationship to a dime. I don't know. We're going to plant them and see what we get.
I have removed almost all of my tomatoes at this point. I have a couple new volunteer cherry tomatoes down here. We'll see what they do in the heat, but I don't think much. But I'm going to plant cowpeas in the beds that I've removed the tomatoes from. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this hand cultivator and scratch up the soil a little bit. Now the fertilizer has been worked in. Let's just rake the top of the bed smooth. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to, I'm going to plant 2 rows in the bed. So we're just about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch deep. So just going to take a stick and draw two lines in the dirt here. And we'll plant our seeds in there. So let's go ahead and plant these seeds. Plant them about 1 inch to 2 inches apart. So I'm just dropping the seed in. It's just a matter of giving them some water to get them started. I will probably be watering these at least twice a day until they sprout. But stick around here for a minute. There's some other interesting things been going on in the garden. So my daughter is home this week for Father's Day, and I promised her I'd make her some of my infamous leek and potato soup. So I'm going to harvest some leeks for that. Oh. Well, I think that should be enough. And if it's not, I'll come out and get another one. So here are the leeks, partially cleaned up anyway. I think they're looking pretty good this year. And I'm even making my own chicken stock. I have the carcasses of a couple chickens in there and a bunch of garden vegetables. So this will be fairly homemade leek and potato soup. The potatoes were also out of the garden, so real happy about that. Well, I made my first jar of pickles this week, and they're looking good. I probably have collected enough cucumbers to make another jar or two, so I'm already ahead of last year. So a couple months ago, I started some cantaloupes in the house under a grow light, and they didn't come up and didn't come up and didn't come up. So I just moved them outside, thinking I was just going to dump the dirt back in and let them go. But outside, it's hot enough, apparently, that the cantaloupes would germinate. And so now I've got some cantaloupes growing. I need to find a place for these in the garden as well. So back in January, when I had finished planting my onion seedlings, I had a bunch of them left, and I was just going to throw them away. But my wife said, "No, don't throw those away. I'm going to plant them around the edge of some of the raised beds." So she did. Now, they didn't all grow, but a lot of them did, and the onions actually look better than the onions that I grew this year. So she's patting herself on the back for that. Well, if you grow cowpeas, please leave a comment below and tell me what variety you plant and how you like them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up. We'll see you again next time.